Hello there, it's Flo Boy and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 4 different tips which might just help you to become a good Minecraft modern builder and help you to stay with the modern building trends. So without further ado, let's just crack on with it. Now, look at this building. It looks disgusting. It looks terrible. But what if you yourself thought about this design? It wouldn't have been that disgusting for you if you yourself thought about it, because whenever someone looks at their own design or build, it looks better than before because it's your imagination, right? It's your build, it's your creation. So what I'm trying to say here is make your own ideas. Don't just copy paste the ideas from the internet thinking that it will improve your building skills or anything like that. First, think about yourself, your builds, and your imagination. And that brings me on to the next point. Now look at this build. It is better than the last one, right? It has different color variations, it has different layers, but there's something missing in it which the last build had, and that is the environment around it, the nature around it. Any of your modern builds, all of them, need a little bit of that little touch of nature around it so that it adds to the thing that you might be missing. So I suggest you to bone meal or at least put some grass or some pots around your area to make it look a little bit more natural, like that little touch that your build needs. The next point is very important because what many people tend to forget is that wood can also be used as a modern building block. Why not? Because, like, for example, look at these two shacks or huts, I can say. Which one would you like to live in? The concrete one or the wooden one? I would like to choose the wooden one because the concrete one might look nice on the outside, but the cozy feeling that you get or that different touch that you get from wood, no other block in Minecraft can give you that feel or that touch. So I suggest you very strongly, like, the most important suggestion of this entire video is that do not forget to use wooden planks in your builds, modern builds, especially if you are making houses, modern houses. If you are making modern houses, then you should never forget to use planks and wood, because even they can be used to really up your building skills and to make your builds look more better. The last point might not be as important as the previous one, but it is quite important if you are planning to build a city in your server or in your single player world. And that point is adding color variations to your builds. Look at this build. It has yellow and grey concrete. Most builders, what they tend to do is that they just use cyan terracotta and white concrete or grey concrete and white concrete. That's exactly what they do. But if you can, like, if your builds or your theme is allowing it, I strongly recommend you to use different color variations such as red and black, or like make your city a little bit more colorful, because most cities, what people make, most of them turn out to be quite grey and white and quite dead actually. So the last point I suggest you is just bring that variety in your colors that your city might be missing. Last thing I would like to tell you is that never forget to use these strips or these overlappings in your builds, because that's what differs a suburban build from a modern build, or else your modern builds would just end up looking like a suburban build. And if you're building a city, then that is not a good sign at all. So I strongly recommend you, in almost each of your modern builds, you should use some of these overlappings, that like two sections that are just overlapped by a giant wooden box, or some strips that have been, there's some strips out of your boxes, anything that you can imagine and looks good. So that's exactly what I had to tell for today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then let me know down in the comments what I should make next. For example, a city building tutorial or a Roblox video or some kind of Minecraft to real life video. I don't know, but whatever you want, just comment down below and I will meet you the next time. Till next time, goodbye.